Have you ever found yourself expending energy in a situation that seems hopeless? Picture this. On one side of the screen, someone is stuck in traffic, gripping the steering wheel, frustration etched across their face. On the other side, another person is seated in a tranquil park, meditating peacefully, unaffected by the chaos around them. We've all been there, caught in moments where it feels like the world is determined to drain our energy. Whether it's relentless traffic jams, an influx of rude emails, or that one person who always seems to push your buttons, life often throws us into situations that seem designed to test our patience. But what if there was a way to reclaim our energy and navigate these challenges with grace and composure? This is where the ancient philosophy of Stoicism comes into play, offering a powerful tool for modern living: the dichotomy of control. At its core, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our own thoughts and actions, while letting go of what we cannot control, external events and other people's behavior. Today, we're diving into a transformative concept within Stoicism: knowing when to walk away. It's not about giving up, it's about strategically choosing where to invest your energy. Walking away can be a powerful act of self-preservation and inner peace, helping you maintain your composure and protect your emotional well-being. Join me as we explore how to harness this Stoic wisdom to navigate life's frustrations more effectively, conserve your energy, and live with greater peace and resilience. Lesson 1. Not everything deserves your energy. Imagine a split screen. On the left, a person is visibly frustrated. Their fists are clenched, their brow is furrowed as they sit stuck in a traffic jam. On the right, another person is calmly meditating in a peaceful park, completely unbothered by the chaos of the world. Do you ever feel like the world is constantly trying to zap your energy? Traffic jams, rude emails, that one person who always pushes your buttons. But what if there was a way to take back control? Let's introduce a powerful concept from Stoicism, the dichotomy of control. It's a principle that clearly defines two aspects of our lives: things we can control, like our thoughts and reactions, and things we can't, such as external events and other people's behavior. Picture a circle divided into two sections. One section is labeled Your Control and filled with icons representing thoughts, emotions, and actions. The other section, labeled Not Your Control, is filled with icons like traffic signs, angry faces, and unpredictable events. By focusing on what we can control, we conserve our energy and stop wasting it on what we can't change. This shift in perspective empowers us to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and resilience. We all encounter energy vampires, people or situations that drain our emotional reserves. It's crucial to identify these energy drains and learn how to manage them. Take a moment to reflect. Think about your day-to-day life. What are some situations or people that tend to drain your energy? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's discuss how we can tackle them together. Now, let's practice a short mindfulness exercise to help manage your energy levels. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Imagine a battery representing your energy levels. Visualize situations or people that drain your battery. Now, think about situations that energize you and recharge your battery. By becoming more mindful of your energy, you can choose your battles wisely. Ask yourself, is this situation worth draining my battery over? There's immense power in letting go of what you can't control. Start practicing the dichotomy of control today. Focus on what you can change and let go of the rest. By doing so, you will protect your emotional battery and maintain your inner peace. Remember, not everything deserves your energy. Lesson 2. Setting boundaries isn't selfish. Imagine a montage of everyday situations where being nice backfires. Someone stays late at work again, despite having plans, because they can't say no to a coworker's request. A friend gets overloaded with tasks because they feel bad refusing to help everyone, and someone ends up with an empty coffee cup because they keep offering refills to others before getting their own. Do you ever feel like saying yes too often leaves you feeling burnt out and resentful? We're conditioned to be nice, but what if true kindness starts with taking care of ourselves first? Self-respect is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. In Stoicism, the four cardinal virtues are wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. Setting boundaries aligns with all of these virtues. Wisdom helps us recognize our limits. Justice ensures we treat ourselves with fairness. Courage empowers us to assert our needs. And temperance guides us to maintain balance in our lives. Neglecting boundaries can lead to resentment and hinder our ability to be truly generous. Imagine your helpfulness as a cup of coffee. If you keep pouring for others without refilling your own cup, you'll eventually have nothing left to give. To master the art of setting boundaries, consider the framework for a kind no. Start by acknowledging the request. I hear you need help with, then express your limitation. Unfortunately, I can't. Be specific about your reason. If possible, offer an alternative. Perhaps you could try asking X, or I might be able to help you on alternative time frame. End with empathy. I know this might not be ideal, but let's put this into practice with a role-playing scenario. Imagine a colleague asks you to take on an extra project. You might say, I hear you need help with the project, but I have my own deadlines to meet this week. Perhaps you could ask Alex, or I might be able to assist you next Tuesday. I understand this might not be what you hoped for, but I want to make sure I can give my best to both tasks. Boundaries aren't selfish. They're essential for self-care and healthy relationships. Remember, a full cup overflows more generously than an empty one. Start setting boundaries today and watch your kindness become more sustainable and impactful. Lesson 3. Closure isn't always external. Imagine a split screen. On one side, someone sits contemplatively, lost in thought. On the other side, a metaphorical image of an unfinished symphony appears, scattered sheet music, and a lone instrument. Have you ever been left hanging by an unresolved situation, a fight with a friend, a job application left unanswered, a relationship that ended without a clear explanation? We crave closure, that sense of finality that allows us to move on. But what if sometimes the answer lies within? Let's explore a powerful Stoic principle, Amor Fati, which means love of fate. This principle encourages us to embrace what is outside our control, including the lack of external closure in certain situations. Imagine calming imagery of nature, a flowing river, a sturdy mountain, symbolizing the acceptance of the unchangeable. Closure isn't always a neat ending. Sometimes it's a shift in perspective. It's about finding peace within the unfinished symphony of life. To achieve this internal peace, let's try the Stoic closure ritual. First, acknowledge your emotions. Take a moment to recognize what you're feeling: frustration, sadness, anger. It's okay to feel these things. Next, identify what you can control. Can you control the other person's actions? No. But you can control how you choose to react and move forward. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness. Forgive yourself for wanting closure and accept that sometimes it won't come from outside. Consider writing a letting go letter. Express your emotions on paper and then symbolically let it go by burning it or releasing it into a body of water. This act can be incredibly cathartic, helping you to release the need for external closure and find peace within yourself. Remember, closure is a journey, not a destination. By accepting what is and focusing on your own inner peace, you can write your own ending. Embrace the unfinished symphony and start composing a new movement in your life. Lesson 4. Growth, often lies outside your comfort zone. Open with a fun animation of a cartoon creature living a very comfortable life inside a cozy cave. Show them enjoying a routine of lounging, snacking, and napping. Do you ever feel like your life has become a delightful, yet slightly monotonous routine? There's comfort in the familiar, but what if the most epic adventures lie just beyond your cozy cave? Let's explore the Stoic concept of courage. Courage isn't just about physical bravery, it's about facing your fears and pursuing what you value, even when it's uncomfortable. Imagine inspiring imagery, a person scaling a mountain, a bird taking flight for the first time. Staying in your comfort zone limits your growth. Imagine your comfort zone as a cozy cave. It might feel safe, but it also limits your view and keeps you from exploring the vast possibilities waiting outside. Stepping outside your comfort zone can be scary, but it doesn't have to be a giant leap. Start small. Here are some practical and achievable ways to step outside your comfort zone. Try a new hobby. Take a cooking class. Learn a new language. Join a club. Strike up a conversation. Talk to someone new at work or in line at the coffee shop. Face a small fear. If public speaking makes you nervous, volunteer for a short presentation at a local meeting. These little adventures might seem insignificant, but they add up. Each time you step outside your comfort zone, you build your courage muscle and open yourself up to new experiences and growth. Remember, the most breathtaking views often come after the most challenging climbs. Challenge yourself this week by stepping outside your comfort zone, even in a small way. Share your experience in the comments and inspire others to embark on their own epic adventures. Lesson 5. You can't change others. Imagine a montage of everyday situations where someone tries and fails to change another person's behavior. A parent nags their teenager to clean their room, to no avail. A partner constantly reminds their other half to pick up their socks, with minimal success. A friend tries to convince a stubborn colleague to see things their way, only to end up frustrated. Let's face it, trying to change someone else's behavior can feel like pushing a boulder uphill. We roll our eyes, clench our jaws, and sometimes even resort to pleading. But what if the key to less frustration lies in a shift of focus? Let's explore the Stoic concept of the sphere of influence. This principle encompasses the things we can control: our thoughts, actions, and reactions. Imagine two circles. The larger one is labeled external world, filled with icons representing other people, situations, and events. The smaller circle within it is labeled your sphere of influence, filled with icons like a thought bubble, a person taking action, and a calm face. Focusing on changing ourselves is more empowering than trying to control others. We can waste a lot of energy trying to change the unchangeable. Instead, let's focus on mastering our own sphere of influence. To help you let go of the need to control others, here are some practical tools. 1. Identify your triggers. Recognize situations that make you want to control someone else's behavior. 2. Practice. Acceptance. Accept that you can't control others, but you can choose how you react. 3. Focus on communication. Clearly communicate your needs and boundaries, but let go of the desired outcome. Try this mindfulness exercise. Sit comfortably and focus on your breath. As you inhale and exhale, let go of thoughts about changing others. Imagine those thoughts drifting away like clouds. Remember, you can't control the world, but you can control your own thoughts and actions. By mastering your sphere of influence, you create a more peaceful and empowered experience for yourself. Let go of the need to control others and watch your own life flourish. Lesson 6. Trust your intuition. Imagine moments where intuition plays a pivotal role. Someone gets a hunch to avoid a crowded street corner just before an accident, or a feeling leads them to the perfect job opportunity. Have you ever had a feeling, a hunch, that turned out to be right? That's your intuition whispering wisdom in your ear. In today's noisy world, reconnecting with this inner compass can be a game changer. In Stoicism, good judgment is highly valued, emphasizing the use of reason and logic. However, Stoicism also acknowledges the importance of intuition as a source of knowledge. Visualize intuition as a compass or a person looking inward with a thoughtful expression. Trusting your intuition can lead to better decision-making. While logic is important, our gut feelings often pick up on subtle cues that our conscious mind might miss. By trusting your intuition, you tap into a deeper well of wisdom. To sharpen your intuition, here are some practical steps. 1. Practice mindfulness. Pay attention to your body sensations and emotions that arise in different situations. This helps you become more attuned to your inner signals. 2. Journal your hunches. Write down your gut feelings before making a decision, then reflect on them after to see if they were accurate. This practice helps you recognize patterns in your intuitive insights. 3. Reduce external noise. Take time away from screens and distractions to create space for your intuition to be heard. Quieting the external noise allows your inner voice to come through more clearly. It's also important to be aware of confirmation bias, the tendency to seek out information that confirms our existing beliefs. Encourage yourself to remain open to all possibilities when making decisions, rather than just those that align with what you already think. Start trusting that inner voice. The more you listen to your intuition, the stronger and clearer it will become. Embrace your gut feeling as a valuable tool for navigating life's journey. Share your experiences with trusting your intuition in the comments below. Lesson 7. Walking away doesn't mean giving up. Imagine a split screen. On one side, someone looks defeated and withdrawn after a setback. On the other side, someone confidently walks away from a situation with their head held high. We're often told that quitters never win, but what if walking away isn't giving up, but a strategic move towards a brighter future? Sometimes the most powerful action is knowing when to exit. Let's connect this idea to a core Stoic principle: choosing your battles wisely. As we discussed in Lesson 5, focusing on your sphere of influence means recognizing what you can control and letting go of what you can't. Not all battles are worth fighting. Sometimes the best use of your energy is to strategically walk away from a situation that drains you or no longer aligns with your goals. Imagine a chessboard. Highlight the strategic advantage of moving a piece, representing yourself, away from a losing position. This move isn't about surrendering, it's about positioning yourself for future success. Here's a framework for making a strategic exit. 1. Evaluate the situation. Ask yourself, is this situation worth the investment of my time and energy? Consider whether staying will lead to growth or simply more frustration. 2. Consider your goals. Does this align with your long-term goals and values? If not, it might be time to move on. 3. Communicate clearly. If appropriate, express your decision to walk away with clarity and respect. This helps maintain professional and personal relationships while asserting your boundaries. Focus on what's next. Channel your energy into pursuing opportunities that are more fulfilling and align with your goals. Walking away doesn't make you a quitter, it makes you a strategist. Don't be afraid to exit situations that hold you back. By making space, you open yourself up to new possibilities. Lesson 8. Let your actions speak. Imagine this: you're at a party, feeling out of place, and decide it's time to leave. You dramatically turn on your heel and take a few steps toward the door, only to stop, peek back, and wonder if you're making the right choice. Sound familiar? When you make the powerful decision to walk away, it's crucial to ensure that your actions align with that decision. This alignment is not just about leaving, it's about embodying the Stoic principle of living a life of virtue and integrity. In Stoicism, integrity means that your actions consistently reflect your commitments and values. When you decide to walk away from something, your actions should reflect your resolve, embodying fairness and consistency, much like balanced scales. To make your exit truly count, there are practical steps you can take. If necessary, establish clear boundaries to prevent being drawn back into the situation you've chosen to leave behind. This might involve limiting contact or creating physical or emotional distance. By setting these boundaries, you protect your decision and ensure it remains firm. Next, focus on new beginnings. Channel your energy into the path you've chosen by taking concrete steps forward. Whether it's starting a new project, forming new habits, or embracing new opportunities, actively engaging in your new direction reinforces your commitment and propels you forward. Additionally, it's important to celebrate your strength. Acknowledge and honor the courage it took to take control of your situation. Reward yourself for your bravery, whether it's through a small treat, a moment of reflection, or sharing your achievement with friends and loved ones. This celebration not only boosts your morale, but also reinforces your resolve, making it easier to stay true to your decision in the future. Walking away is powerful, but following through is what makes it transformative. By aligning your actions with your decisions, you cultivate a sense of integrity that not only strengthens your character, but also inspires those around you. When you live authentically and consistently, you set an example for others to do the same. So, the next time you find yourself on the verge of walking away, remember to align your actions with your decision. Set boundaries, focus on new beginnings, and celebrate your strength. By doing so, you'll make your exit truly empowering and watch your integrity soar. Share your tips for making exits count in the comments below and inspire others to live with authenticity. Lesson 9. Seek validation within. Picture this: a social media influencer anxiously checking their follower count, a professional nervously waiting for a response to a job application, a child looking for praise from a parent. These scenes capture a universal truth about our society's relentless quest for external validation. From social media likes to job titles, we often seek validation from external sources. But what if true fulfillment comes from a different kind of applause? The one that resonates from within. The Stoics taught us that true self-worth comes from within. Instead of seeking approval from others, they emphasized finding virtue and meaning in our own actions. This principle remains profoundly relevant today. Understanding the difference between intrinsic and extrinsic motivation is key to finding internal validation. Intrinsic motivation comes from a desire to do something for its own sake because it aligns with your values and goals. Extrinsic motivation is driven by external rewards like praise, approval, or recognition. Visualize this with two trees. The first tree, labeled extrinsic motivation, is weak and dependent, propped up by external validation sources like social media likes and trophies. The second tree, labeled intrinsic motivation, stands strong and rooted, nourished by internal values like growth and purpose. To find validation within, follow these practical steps. First, identify your values. What truly matters to you? What principles do you want to live by? Next, set intrinsic goals that resonate with your values, not just external pressures. Celebrate your progress by acknowledging and appreciating your efforts and achievements, big or small. Finally, practice self-compassion and be kind to yourself, even when you make mistakes. Additionally, mindfulness exercises like gratitude journaling or focusing on your strengths can help cultivate self-compassion and inner validation. Stop waiting for the world to give you a thumbs up. Start giving yourself the standing ovation you deserve. By aligning your actions with your values and celebrating your own progress, you'll find a source of validation that is powerful and long-lasting. Lesson 10. Embrace fresh air. Picture this. You step out of a dim, stifling room and into the open air. You take a deep breath, filling your lungs with crisp, fresh air, feeling the weight of the world lift off your shoulders. The tension that once gripped your body begins to dissipate, replaced by a sense of lightness and freedom. Imagine the weight lifting off your shoulders, the tension leaving your body. Walking away from negativity can be a breath of fresh air, a chance to step into a brighter, more fulfilling future. Walking away isn't just a physical act, it's a powerful step towards inner peace, a core tenet of Stoic philosophy known as ataraxia, or tranquility. The Stoics believed that to achieve a tranquil mind, one must let go of negative influences and thoughts that disrupt our peace. Picture a serene meadow bathed in the soft light of a gentle sunrise. The air is calm, the surroundings quiet and peaceful. This is the essence of tranquility, a state of mind that we can cultivate by choosing what we allow into our lives. Remember, you have the power to choose how you react to situations and who you surround yourself with. Walking away from negativity is a choice that empowers you to create a life filled with peace and purpose. Every moment offers a choice, to stay entangled in negativity or to step away and seek serenity. By walking away from harmful influences, we reclaim our power and pave the way for a more peaceful, purpose-driven life. So take a deep breath, embrace the open road, and walk towards a brighter horizon. In this video, we've explored the powerful Stoic principle of knowing when to walk away. We discussed how conserving your energy by focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you can't can lead to a more peaceful and fulfilling life. We also looked at the importance of setting boundaries, seeking internal validation, and embracing tranquility as steps towards living a more stoic life. Thank you for watching. If you found this content helpful and want to learn more about Stoicism, check out the additional resources linked below. They provide deeper insights into Stoic philosophy and practical ways to apply its principles in everyday life. If you enjoyed this video, please comment number 1 below. Don't forget to share this video with others who might benefit from it, and subscribe to the channel for more content on Stoicism. Your support helps us continue to bring you valuable insights and tips. Thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for more Stoic wisdom.